Today, we're digging into a new book that has a pretty radical solution for a very, very modern problem. That feeling of being completely and totally overwhelmed. It argues that an ancient practice might just be the key to transforming your life. So what is this powerful idea? Let's get into it.
Okay, so first, let's really set the stage and talk about the problem this book is trying to solve. And I'm guessing it's a feeling that's going to sound pretty familiar to a lot of you.
So, does this hit home for you? That constant buzz from your phone, the endless scroll, that feeling of pressure to always be available, always productive, always on? The book makes the case that we are absolutely living in a world dominated by screens and just constant, unending noise. And this slide, wow, it really lays out the central battle of our time, doesn't it? On one side, you've got this relentless culture of busyness, where we feel like we're always running on a hamster wheel. It just leads to anxiety and feeling disconnected. But on the other side is what we're all looking for, right? The promise of peace. And that's not just about being quiet, it's about real, genuine connection and being present in our own lives. So what's the fix? Well, the book offers up something that's honestly pretty counterintuitive. It's not some new app or a fancy productivity hack. No, it's framed as an act of resistance.
And this is it. The book is called Stop in the Name of God by Charlie Kirk. And it argues that this ancient practice holds a truly revolutionary answer to our modern-day burnout.
This quote right here really gets to the core of the whole idea. It makes it super clear this isn't about throwing away your phone or rejecting modern life. Not at all. Instead, it's a rebellion against busyness, a conscious, deliberate choice to push back against that culture that's always screaming at us to do more. So the book kind of redefines the Sabbath for right now, for us. It's presented as way more than just a day off. It's a radical act of resistance, a choice to unplug from all that noise. It's even positioned as a lifeline that can pull us back to what's actually important. Okay, so if honoring the Sabbath is an act of rebellion, what does that rebellion actually look like in real life, How do we turn this big idea into a real path toward peace? Well, the book lays it all out in 3 really practical steps. Step 1 is to really, truly unplug and recharge. That means putting away the devices that are constantly demanding our attention. Step 2 is using that new quiet space to reconnect, whether it's with God, with your family without any distractions, or even just with your own thoughts. And finally, step 3, nurture your soul. That means doing the things that actually bring you joy, the things that always get pushed to the bottom of the to-do list. And what you see here are the results, the payoff. Remember that anxiety and disconnection we talked about? Well, this practice is designed to hit them head on. By restoring your balance and cutting down on anxiety, you make room to actually nourish your soul. And that, in turn, helps you build the genuine connections that we're all missing. It's a powerful cycle. So, the big question is, does this ancient idea really work in our crazy modern world? Well, one thing's for sure. The message is hitting home, big time. Let's take a look at the impact this book is having because people are definitely listening. I mean, for starters, check this out. A perfect 5 out of 5-star ratings from users. And we're not just talking about a handful of people. It's shot up to become a #1 bestseller, which means it's starting a huge conversation about how we can all live better in this chaotic world. So when you boil it all down, the main takeaway is this. We're not just talking about taking a nap on a Sunday. It's about grabbing a lifeline to pull yourself out of the noise and get back to what really matters. And that really leaves us with one last question for you to think about. If you actually had a one day, just one, of true rest and disconnection, what would you reclaim? Your peace? Your connection with your family? Your own creativity? It's a pretty powerful question. The link to this book is in the video description.